You have herpes. If you want to argue with me, bro, it's going to be social media. Because if you spit on me, bitch, that is attempt murder. You're going to give me herpes and I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
Hey man, real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on.
Yes, sir.
First episode. We outside, but we inside right now.
Tell them about Dthang and RPT, man.
Hey man.
No, or finish the intro.
Yeah, I mean that was basically it. We outside. That's the name of the podcast. But we inside right now. You know, COVID's kind of crazy and shit.
No cap.
So we gotta tap in with this whole situation that's going on. So first thing, we gotta talk about this situation with fucking Dthang.
You have herpes. If you want to argue with me, bro, it's going to be social media. Because if you spit on me, bitch, that is attempt murder. You're going to give me herpes and I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
And a whole bunch of rappers in fucking New York. Tell
you
them what
want to break
happened.
it down for
Yeah,
him?
please break it down.
So allegedly, this bear Treesh, right? Or what's the word for Treesh? Like the... Anyways, this Treesh...
Woman of the night.
Exactly. She. I'm not calling her a Treesh. This is how she's described by the gang in them.
Apparently.
What's it, RPT?
What does that mean?
Or YGs? That's like Dthang in them gang. Dthang, T-Dot, Bando.
I don't even fucking know, man. What are they called? I forget what the fuck they're called.
But they all smashed this out, and he's name dropping some big names. He's naming damn near the whole RPT. Damn near every single nigga who's in the apartment complex, who's in the Talk Facts video.
They were all in the same apartment complex?
I think that's where they hang out, like the RPT place.
Damn, they all smashed the same person, and then now they all have fucking like lifelong medical diseases or some shit.
I think so. So we don't know exact information on the situation, but it's kind of some shit like that, to where like K-Flock, because they were dissing K-Flock for having like some shit that start with an S that like has a lot of syllables in it, like
a fucking like STD.
Yes.
They diss him for having what, like fucking not like some normal shit, like
yeah, it's like some
bubonic plague ass shit.
Yes, it's called literally. It's called like, I don't know, super duper crabs or some shit like that.
It's called super duper crabs.
Some shit like that.
You don't think it's like syphilis or some shit?
No, it's not syphilis. It's like more letters than that. Anyways, there was dissing K-Flock for that, right? And K-Flock even had to drop his girl for like burning him like that. Imagine that though. Imagine K-Flock.
How do you know this all happened? You saw this all?
R/NY State of Mind. They talk about
everything. Wait, so he had a girl that gave him this shit?
Yes, imagine that.
Wait, how does he even know?
He's K-Flock. He's the most eligible bachelor
in
on
New
the
York.
planet.
I mean, now he's the most eligible bachelor in Rikers Island.
Oh damn! You saying that you're gonna drop this up, bro? You can't talk about K-Flock like that.
Nah, bro. I mean like I'm
just saying. You don't run, don't trip,
bruh. All I know is this thing is not coming out anytime soon. I don't think, based off of that fucking shit. But
you should be scared. You only one flight away from him.
Yeah, I guess this nigga.
He can do shit like Ice did to Sonny.
Bruh, this nigga's in fucking the penitentiary. I mean, I'm definitely afraid of this nigga.
All I'm saying is you see some unreleased Jordans walking down the block. You feel that Montclair jacket.
You think that was him?
Come on, bro. You know, for podcasting, niggas gotta say like alleged, and you gotta act like it might not be him.
But then it's like, who the fuck else is rocking a Montclair coat and a fucking Amiri jacket?
Niggas can't even afford that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like hella niggas can't afford that, especially now in the pandemic.
I can't lie though, I'm a hypocrite and like a bad person, because when he says I'm in fashion, I bet I'll still up it on Is You Ready? Nigga, I'll be rapping that shit loud as fuck. I'll be happy as fuck rapping that shit.
Now,
cause he was in fashion and he still upped it.
He still upped it.
I like it when niggas live their raps. It's almost like gladiator shit. Like I enjoy like watching.
But it's like these niggas are crashing out mad, yo. But wait, can you go back to that whole topic? So he had a girl, and how does he know that he didn't have it and he gave it to her?
That's possible, but
like that, I feel like it's more likely.
Yeah.
Like,
no cap.
But this nigga blame someone else.
I feel like because a lot of niggas was, I don't know, I feel like hood niggas was dissing him about it, so I feel like they knew she was like over there fucking somebody, and they knew the person that she was fucking, and then that's why they're dissing K about it.
Do you think they were dating while she was fucking someone else?
I think so. I think that's what happened. That's why all K-Flock's ops are making fun of him for it. Damn. But now allegedly they may have caught herpes from this legendary Treesh.
Damn.
Top tier Treesh.
Is there a video on it where the guy basically talks about it?
Yes. What's his name? Hadi, I think his name is. He says he's talking to her, and he's talking about her, and he's like naming this RPT member fucked you, and this RPT member fucked you, and before I fucked you, you know, you was waiting in the car.
He said him too. That
he fucked, and he was like you were cold, you were waiting outside the car. I got you a $5 cup of noodles. Apparently, cup of noodles is $5 now.
That's like fucking inflation, man. What the fuck?
And why is he even like buying these Treesh's cup of noodles? You feel? She fucked all the homies.
Damn. Wait, what? Why did he talk about her being in the fucking car and shit?
I don't know. He was like giving the lead up because he bought her the cup of noodles before he fucked, basically.
And then they fucking ended up fucking, and that was his payment, a cup of noodles.
Yeah, he bought a cup of noodles to get herpes. Imagine that.
Wait, and the nigga fucking on this shit got herpes?
I mean, he mentions herpes. He says the word herpes, like you got herpes. So like, what's really going on? And people were saying there was an image of her with a bump on her lip.
Oh my god,
that shit crazy.
What the fuck? So how does this tie in exactly? Aren't all these niggas in jail right now?
Dthang is in jail, and him and K-Flock are beefing over the goddamn phones.
What do you mean?
Like K-Flock is first off, they're in the same building allegedly, right? K-Flock is doing Dthang diss tracks over the jail phone.
Oh, I did. I actually made a video on that.
Yes, multiple videos.
That shit.
Check them hoes out.
Yeah. Wait, I haven't even released that fucking video, but I made a video about them making a diss track. But continue.
They're just going back and forth over the jail phone, dissing each other over the jail phone.
What the fuck?
Why don't you first off, why don't you niggas call each other? Second off, nigga, you have lawyers. Nigga, you're fighting a case right now. Why are you talking about you're doing violence? You
yeah, in the fucking video, he talks about poking niggas and shit. Yo,
niggas love jail.
Niggas
don't love jail. I feel like niggas is just impulsive and crash out and don't know impulse control. It took me a while to get impulse control. I was a wild teenager out here, you know, throwing parties, doing every type of drug.
Killing people?
A couple. I ain't killing nobody.
Nah. I feel like that's a whole nother impulse to fucking kill somebody.
But
Alleged.
I don't know, it's like, if you have a good enough reason, it's not really like, imagine somebody killed your homie.
I mean,
that
like,
you cared a lot about.
Yeah, but is it a good enough reason if you're a fucking big ass rapper, the biggest face in New York? I feel like there's no reason good enough to kill someone if you're fucking big as fuck.
But what word did you just say? Reason. These niggas don't reason. They're not using reasoning. Literally.
Yo, how do you think that these phone call diss tracks are gonna fucking affect their case?
I hope that the cops is just not that in tune that they know about the diss tracks. But if they are, it's gonna do terrible. Because you have to get in front of the judge and lie and say, or I wouldn't be lying if I said it. If I were to ever be in front of a judge, I would hope to, you know, hopefully have that judge in my pocket as well as, you know, multiple of his family members.
Think he has enough money for that shit?
No. I mean, he has Scott Lemons, but Scott Lemons couldn't, like, he's a good lawyer, not a fucking miracle worker. He's not Johnny Cochran, you feel?
Yeah. Wait, Scott Lemons, he's the dude that got fucking King Von out, right?
Yeah, but he also, like, got shot a 15-20 year plea. So that...
But then it's like, I feel like it's a different scenario when there's no evidence and when there's hella evidence. Right?
Still though, if I want a lawyer and I'm paying this nigga hundreds of thousands, I want this nigga to be like, I want this nigga to have like the judge's nudes type shit and he could just leak them at any time.
Do you think that Johnny Cochran had that type of shit?
It's possible.
Damn.
I want judges, I want lawyers like that, you feel? To where there's no chance at all that I go to jail.
So you think there's a chance this nigga's going to jail?
I think a very high chance.
You think, I mean, there's no 0%.
He's in jail.
He's in jail now.
He there.
But there's no...
He up in that bitch.
there's no chance basically he's gonna beat this shit. Like, I mean, he might be able to beat the murder case if he's able to, but even if he were to beat that, he's still gonna get locked up with the gun charge, right?
Do you enjoy hearing niggas rap about murders they're actually doing?
I mean, I don't really enjoy listening to that music. I just listen to that music to get into a certain mindset. Does anyone really enjoy that music? Like, the niggas sit and take bubble baths to that shit? Like, niggas listen to that shit for, like, either working out, sliding on ops, or fucking, like, getting into the mental state to do something that they don't want to do and, like, get hyped and shit. I feel like that's the only reason why people listen to drill music.
To me, it's entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
Shiesty, I loved him, niggas. He was talking about, remember that day I shot so fast the 50 bus? I feel like Shiesty was really shooting that shit.
Yeah. But then, like...
That made me love Shiesty music.
How do you feel about when they get arrested? Do you think it just makes their fucking shit more real?
Yeah, but alright. How I would, and this is gonna sound crazy, but how I would prefer it is that these niggas don't go to jail because I don't like seeing niggas in jail. But also, I kind of like it's almost like watching Scarface in real life. Like we like watching criminals on like TV and shit. Like Narcos is a popular show for a reason. It was even this Colombian girl, fine as hell. Shout out MJ. I used to work with her, and like I thought Pablo Escobar was cool. You feel? Cause like he's like a celebrity over here. You feel?
But she was talking about how that nigga killed hella people and shit.
Yeah, and I made a comment to her like, yeah, Pablo Escobar, that's cool as hell. Like she was like pissed at me. You feel?
Yeah, I can imagine that nigga be like genociding people.
Yeah, he killed a lot of people over there, but my point is Americans love criminals and they make criminal celebrities, and I kind of see why. We all wish that we could just like
kill someone one day and get away with it. But then you think they be getting away with it previously, and then now that they're so big, they just basically outgrew the ability to be anonymously killing people?
I feel like Shiesty definitely probably has a couple of bodies. Vaughn had like 8 bodies, nigga said.
Yeah, that nigga was talking about it though.
Yeah, he was, but it was like, I don't know, it was like he wasn't dumb enough, like, and that's where I was going with this. My preference for it would be for, and it sounds crazy saying this, but my preference would be for the niggas to actually be living their raps and actually be shooting shit. Because if you're rapping about shit you used to do, like that's kind of cool, but like again, we don't believe you. So for them niggas to actually be doing it, but like be smart enough to get away with it.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to see a dumb criminal get caught for a crime.
But then it's like, I feel like able to be smart enough to get away with it, like after you blow up, you kind of just have to fucking like stop doing that shit.
No, you can get away with it.
You can still get away with it?
Allegedly, certain rappers out now that still be sliding.
Like who?
We can't do all that. I don't
Allegedly.
We can't do all
like,
that. I don't care.
From where? Like from New York or some shit?
LA niggas and New York niggas and Chicago niggas, I've heard, have a reputation for like actively sliding as rappers, as popular rappers.
Like who though? Like
I mean, if you listen to Shiesty lyrics, I'm not saying Shiesty's like sliding.
Oh, like niggas like that?
But he said, yeah, I be rapping, but it's still a get in the backseat without no jury.
Yeah.
Take the badges off the Hellcat. So he's in a Hellcat, a very expensive car, $100,000 car, representation of his success. He's removing the badges so that it can look like a regular Charger, and that he can go use it to murder people.
Damn.
You understand? Like that's the type of mentality that these niggas have.
The reason why I was saying who though is not even because of like snitch shit, but because like I feel like the majority of the rappers that actually be doing shit end up being in jail.
Yeah, majority.
You feel me? Like I don't know any that are like free and probably doing that shit.
It's a couple that you'll be surprised about. That have reputations like.
Damn.
Yeah.
You don't want to get into that?
No, we can't.
We can't get into that as a podcast.
But imagine getting herpes. Imagine smashing the same girl as your homies. You say you've done that. I haven't personally.
Hey,
I don't be smashing a lot of girls though.
Nah, I mean like that shit was in the past, and that shit was like, it wasn't like that. Like that shit, I don't know. These niggas were doing that shit unprotected, you know.
You wrapped up?
Yeah, of course, bro. Back in the day, this is before I was dating my girl, by the way. But like,
I wouldn't even. Yeah, no, you know, I'm not trying to like cause any arguments later with that. But nah, bro. I feel like if it's a condom, like I don't know.
What, you think people be using condoms and still getting that shit? No,
I just feel like if I gotta use a condom, why am I even like letting this hoe in my house or like spending time around this hoe? You feel?
Nah, I feel
these hoes.
Well, I mean, I feel like it should just be a good practice regardless, because like even people, I feel like there's people even that you know that could be like low key not even aware that they be like spreading shit, you know. But I feel like it's like most of the time the people that are spreading shit are people that you would think are spreading shit, you know?
Yeah, but like, if a female individual I was dealing with gave me something, what would you do if a girl gave you an STD? Like, assuming you're not in a relationship right now, if you're single,
If I was single and someone gave me an STD, I would be like, oh, fuck. And just go to the doctor and dead that bitch. I mean, like, it depends. I mean, like, in this clout world now, I mean, like, but I don't know, man. Like,
you're not gonna up it in fashion?
I mean, like, probably not.
I might have to up it in fashion. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I might have to be in fashion and up it.
But like, what if they didn't know?
Still, here's the thing too. Communication is important because of that. You have to, like, if you're fucking other people, like, I don't really care. Like, all y'all are thoughts in my eyes, at least to some level. You feel?
But then everyone really is, though. At the end of the day, men, women, everyone.
It's impressive when we do it though, because it's difficult.
Yeah, I guess.
If you disagree.
No, I guess I never really thought about that, but it is impressive, I guess, when guys do it, and that's why there's like a double standard, because it's difficult.
Yeah.
Because guys have like, they don't have it harder, but like it's harder for them to be able to get women. I would say.
Yes.
Because like women ultimately have the full choice, you know?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no cap. Like, I guess it is. That's why people find it more impressive. But I feel like it is kind of all the same shit. But I guess it isn't, because it is the degree of difficulty is difficult for guys.
Yeah.
But that's why if it's too easy, then it's automatically a red flag. You feel me?
Big facts.
So it's like, I feel like if it's too easy, it's not like...
You gotta hit those sometimes, though, still.
You think so? But
gotta take the layers,
that's how you
you
end
good?
up like Dthang. That's what happened to those niggas. They probably took too many layups.
That's
Should have been
crazy.
shooting threes.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's why I'm glad I don't, smash thoughts.
Yeah,
but
me too.
they be lying about being thoughts sometimes. Sometimes they're not completely honest with it.
I mean, like the best way to do it is just find someone that you actually like know and like get to know them for a long period of time. Honestly, to see, because like I feel like
What if they still snake you though? Like this academics was telling a story about his brother's girlfriend who like she said she was down for him. She basically got like brainwashed and sucked up into this like religious Muslim cult, and she was fucking a nigga and got pregnant by him
what the fuck?
while she was overseas.
Where was she?
She was I don't remember the exact country, but she went over there.
The fuck?
Also, Andrew Tate said this in France when Germany occupied. After like 2 or 3 months, the French women started fucking on the German soldiers
Really?
while
But
the men were away.
Wasn't that kind of forced though? Also.
From how I heard the story being retold, it was like okay, the Germans are our leaders now. We're a part of this German empire, and we're gonna.
Damn. So they were basically Nazis then.
They were popping it for the Nazis. They were busting it open. For
That makes them a Nazi. They're popping it for the Nazis, and it's a Nazi too.
Yeah.
But then there were people that risked their lives to fucking fight those niggas too.
Yeah.
So like that's disrespectful. They need to be popping it for the fucking revolutionary fighters and shit.
No cap.
They were popping it for the Nazis. That's too easy, man.
But I mean, the dominant culture, like.
Yeah. But they don't have any self-respect for that's French people. This is why they lose every war.
This nigga.
In America, that would never happen.
You think?
Nah.
Well, I feel like America would never get conquered. It would have to fall or conquer itself. It's too big.
Yeah, it's too big.
But I feel like the dominant culture, like it's like if a rapper walks, even if a rapper walks into a room full of like I don't know, like square niggas, like niggas with no swag.
Yeah.
His culture is gonna be the most dominant, so the girls are gonna flock to that. You feel?
Yeah.
And if another rapper walks in and takes his chain, now that rapper who just took the chain is gonna be the most dominant.
Yeah, but I feel like those, like, if you're like those girls that are the ones that are chasing after that, then they're probably like fried. I feel like it'd only be like the fucking like, not IG thoughts, but like the fucking like I wouldn't even say like influencers, like the type that are like not lit, but they are in the scene. You feel me?
I feel that.
Like,
I feel like every girl follows some culture though.
Yeah, that's
like college sorority girls follow their culture. You feel? College girls follow like whatever their degrees culture is. You feel?
Yeah.
Some people follow the Star Wars culture, but it's always a culture.
Yeah.
You
I
feel?
mean, it would have to be people that are into that culture.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be every single girl, because like some people don't even like rap music, but they probably don't even fuck with those artists. Like,
Yeah, not that situation
Yeah.
specifically.
but like that was, yeah, I could see that shit happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's such about Dthang, man, and all those niggas. Like,
Wow.
hopefully they get some appropriate medications. You know?
Is that normal? Is that good behavior to smash a Treesh with the whole gang?
No,
Yeah.
like with the whole squad. Fuck no, that's like terrible.
Why
Like,
do girls be getting passed around like that? Imagine that was your daughter. What would you do if you heard like something like that?
I'd
Like
be
your
like-
daughter's 15. You know, she's
how
not
old
that,
are these people?
I mean, not much older than 15, like 18 or 19, I think.
The person was 15.
I don't think so. I think she,
Oh, you
I
mean
hope
like-
she was above age,
Oh, you
but
mean
that's not
like
that far
she
from
was-
15.
Oh, you're talking about like she was 15 when like she started this career, and then now she grew up to be like fucking in her older.
But I mean, your daughter though. Imagine your daughter's 15 and this. You hear a story like this.
Oh, and then I hear a story like this.
How do
and
you guide her?
Oh, how do I guide her? I mean, like, I'm not a father, so I don't really know, but like, you gotta just give them love, you know? Like,
Nigga, what?
people don't be loving their fucking like kids enough, and then that's how your kid ends up like that, or like a K flock or some shit.
I feel like that's kind of a factor, like on the women part.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, men too, bro. Like, that's how niggas get fucked up, like, on some crazy shit.
what you mean?
Like, if you don't fucking like show your kid enough love, like, it doesn't matter if they're a guy or a girl, it will just turn into a fucking bad version of themselves.
If you abuse the kid, yeah. But I feel
Not
like
even.
specifically with females, because like a lot of like females, like they get a lot of attention. You feel like a female's DMs is way different than a dude's DMs. Any random female who's kind of attractive could get like at least a couple hundred likes.
Yeah.
You can't say the same for the average dude. You feel?
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like if their parents didn't give them attention or their parents treated them bad, like it's like daddy issues. You feel?
Yeah.
That's and like true. They say like mommy issues, but I don't know. Do you believe in mommy issues? Do you believe that K-Flock
guys?
Yeah. Do you?
Nah, I don't think it's like mommy issues. I think it's just like for guys, it's more like guidance. Like, it doesn't have to be a dad or some shit. It could just be like a mentor or big homies or some shit or OGs. Like, niggas be fucking like 50 years old leading these niggas in like crash dummy missions and shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Like niggas be. But then again, the young niggas have to be stupid as fuck to think that it's a good idea. You know?
I feel like teenagers in general are just stupid as fucking impulsive. I was when I was a teenager.
I believe that.
So how do you stop like thoughtness like this from going on? Or do you encourage it? Do you just say like, yeah, Treesh, you know, don't just fuck all the RPT, fuck RPT and K-Flock's gang and B-Love's gang too now. Fuck the OGs, the YGs,
like you're not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop the thoughtness. I don't think you should be stopping the thoughtness. I feel like everyone should be sexually free. I just feel like y'all niggas. You
think so?
I mean, do whatever.
If you really feel like that, you know, stand behind it.
Yeah,
Let me know
I feel like, I mean, like, they should just do whatever, because it's not like we're gonna stop it. Like, they have to individually, it's at the end of the day, it's the individual's choice. But what they should be doing is practicing safe sex, because that's how you get AIDS. Like, for real. Like, why the fuck would you want, like, AIDS, for real, just because of some stupid shit? Imagine your whole rest of your life, I mean, even in this herpes shit too, no, your whole rest of your life was ruined because of some fucking 5-minute mistake because you were too fucking fried to fucking get protection, you know? That's so stupid. And it's like, I don't know, like maybe they weren't taught, like maybe like it's not even having something to do with that. And maybe it was like in gym class or like whatever, they didn't fucking pay attention to sex ed. Yeah. And they didn't know that you're supposed to use condoms or some shit.
Nah, niggas know. Everybody knows what a condom is. Niggas purposefully don't use condoms because it feels bad.
I mean, they're 18 though, so they probably don't know. They could have just not paid attention and not know that there are diseases and shit. Or you think they were just like...
I think everybody knows STDs.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think they were just like, nah, it won't happen to me?
Yeah.
That's what happened?
Literally.
Yeah, but what are they expecting when it's like 5 people on one person or whatever, and like 5 people, like that's crazy.
That shit wild.
That's like, I don't know.
Who's gonna marry her?
I don't know. I mean, like,
you'll marry her?
I fuck no. I have a girl, but like,
I mean, like in a situation
like
where
in this situation,
hypothetically.
I mean, like maybe like not immediately after. Like she needs to give her life to Christ or some shit. You never know. Like people when they're young too, like they might fucking go and do something else with their life afterwards. You know. Hopefully they fucking, this could be a wake-up call, like, hey, I gotta live my life different. Like, should be a wake-up call if you're fucking niggas that aren't even, like the unsuccessful New York niggas, I mean, are they successful right now?
Well, Talk Facts has like a lot of views actually.
Is that the Dthang song?
Yeah, Dthang, T.Bando.
Does it have a lot of views? Damn. I guess then they're successful, I guess they're popping and shit, but it's like, damn, yo, they gotta practice better practices.
It's like another level of Eskimo Brothers.
But it's like, yo, like, if they're that unhygienic with sexual activity, then how unhygienic are they on some regular shit, you know?
I mean, I don't feel like using a condom, like, it's kind of normal to fuck raw. Like, most girls will let you fuck raw, I feel like.
I mean, I feel like they shouldn't.
They shouldn't, but I feel like they would, though.
I feel like, I don't know if most would.
I would say like 60%, at least 60%.
I feel like now after COVID, maybe there'll be like more, not saying COVID is an STD, but maybe after COVID, people will try to be cleaner. But it's like, if they don't fucking use condoms, it's like, what else do they not like sanitary with? Are they willing? Because it's like, like not using condoms is like the same as like taking a shit and sticking your dick in the toilet. Not sticking your dick in the toilet, but like basically like letting your dick fall in the toilet. You feel me?
What?
It's like the same shit.
Why you think about it like that? Yo, like, your sex ed class scared you.
Nah, bro. Cause it's
niggas
like,
be fucking raw. Niggas fuck raw more than they use condoms.
Yo, cause it's like, it's basically the same chances of probably getting something.
If the toilet felt like pussy, I'm sticking my dick all the way in the toilet.
But it's like, if it's someone you don't even know, like that's wild. And like, don't you think?
I mean, you always kind of know them.
But it's like, you
know,
kind
like,
of know
name
them, but it's like, if they're smashing 5 other dudes,
you know they're
it's
fine.
Like,
you know their height, right?
Yeah, but it's like, if they're smashing 5 other dudes, you know that they're like probably not, like, how many other people are they probably smashing on the other day of the week, you know?
That's wild.
Like, how do they not think of that mental math? Like, niggas not calculating that shit. That's 5 today. So like, how many was it this whole month? You know, like you don't think niggas aren't thinking that?
Hey, I wonder how many bodies a girl could rack up in a month.
I mean,
like,
like,
if she really tried.
It depends. I mean, like, if you're like a porn star or something, probably a lot. But if you're just like a random person, I mean, hopefully not a lot.
Girls be getting hella matches on Tinder though, like hundreds.
Yeah, that's true. But I doubt they'd be smashing all of them, because if they did, they'd probably end up missing or some shit. Like,
yeah, that's a fact. But I mean, like, if they tried to, like, how many bodies do you think?
Probably a lot. But I feel like
1,000 in a month, you think?
Nah, I feel like if you're approaching that number, you're gonna end up fucking missing or some shit. Like, I feel like niggas are too weird. Like, I feel like out of every 1,000 niggas, there's probably like 5 to 10 niggas that will fucking like kidnap someone or some shit. Or you think that's high? You think it's less?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the exact rate. There's definitely some of them out there though.
Yeah, like
I feel like with Tinder online dating though, it's like kind of over
what?
talked about.
Oh, like niggas fucking like doing shit to people?
Yeah.
But how is there a prevention of that? There's no prevention. Like, niggas could just do that and no one would know.
Yeah, I mean, I would keep a blick. If I was a woman, I would keep a blick on me at all times.
Yeah. But then, like, I don't know. Maybe they just, like, don't like guns. But
yeah,
I feel like, I mean, like, if you're in that predicament where you're actually, like, I don't know, though. If you're going out of your way and, like, looking for guys on Tinder and those are the only people that you can talk to, then you probably should have a gun. Because it's like, I don't feel like that shit is safe at all, you know?
Do you feel like girls who use Tinder, like, are...
I mean, they're probably not bad. They're probably just, like, lonely. Like, just need someone to talk to and shit. But, like, I feel like they're probably, like, not the best. I mean, they're probably normal people, a lot of normal people. They're probably just gassed up because they get so many likes and dislikes on Tinder, you know? Everyone be feeling in some type of way. But, Tinder, man. I guess I just can't trust an app because it's not even like I feel like Instagram is better than Tinder because Instagram you can scroll through their whole like life.
Yeah, you can get a better reflection.
Tinder you only get like a couple pictures that they fucking post and shit. Like who knows if those shits are even recent? Who knows if those shits are even theirs? You know? So it's like I don't know. But all I know is people need to not be running trains on people. People need to. Well, I mean they could do whatever if you're into that shit. Just fucking wear protection, you know? Like, don't end up like Dthang or K-Flop, because those niggas are not the smartest niggas in the fucking bunch, bro. Like, in the history of New York, I don't think they would make top 10%. Like, both of these niggas are in jail, so it's like, I mean, obviously they're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. The OYs, the OGs, and the YGs, you might have them all on your ass. You might be more hated than the folks. Man, after this video.
If they hate me for giving them fucking like sex tips, then so be it, bro. These niggas need to go fucking use protection. That's all I gotta say. I'm not trying to hate on y'all way of life. Just use fucking protection, man. You know? That's all I gotta say. That's like, if anything, if they see this video,
you better buy a Montclair and a legal Glock and some unreleased Jordans to protect yourself. You gotta get ready for the job,
bruh. I don't even know how niggas would even like. I don't know how niggas move. Niggas be moving hella sloppy. Chances are, if niggas gonna slide on you, you'll see it on Instagram Live before.
No cap. Can't like finna FaceTime you like, hey, I'm finna shoot you all like that video.
Bruh, those niggas are. Why do you think they leave so much evidence out like that?
I feel like you do crimes in general as part of the gang for the fame, for the glory of it.
So they want to be famous, but they don't want to be in jail?
I think so. They want to be famous for crime, but not be in jail. But I feel like they want to be famous for crime because that's a way of them getting famous. Like K-Flock didn't get on rapping about fucking.
But why?
Bass, like
why would he have
He
to?
got on rapping about violence.
He was already big enough though that I feel like he could have made it like just by off of rap at this point. Like this nigga already big as shit, you know.
But I feel like he got big by being that dumb nigga. Let's not say dumb, but that nigga who doesn't think twice and will just crash out and start shooting like for no reason. He got big off that.
So he felt like you feel like he needed to do it again?
I feel like that was just like who he is. Just that nigga that didn't give a fuck.
Oh,
if you're the nigga that didn't give a fuck, if you literally, like you was telling me how your homie, or can we say this on camera?
What?
With the shooting, how the place got shot up below him.
Oh yeah, we can say it on camera.
Your homie, a residence very near his residence got shot up allegedly by K-Flock. If your shit just got shot up by K-Flock and then you see K-Flock on YouTube, that's gonna go viral. You feel? Everybody around you is going to know his name and know oh, what the fuck? The person who just did that shooting, who we're gossiping in the hood about, he's also a rapper on YouTube.
Damn. You think they didn't know that he was a rapper on YouTube?
What you mean?
Like, you think they didn't already know about him, or everyone already kind of knew that who he was?
No, I mean like. Not with that situation.
Oh, you mean like earlier?
Yeah, that's how he. I'm sure that's how he blew up. I'm sure because you have to get local famous before you get signed, before you start getting real famous.
And then you're like New York though. Like if you blow up in New York or LA, like I feel like maybe New York is better because LA is so regional with the sound. But if you blow up in New York, you're basically gonna blow up worldwide because it's like so many people in one place, so dense. Like it's like fucking 16 million niggas all in a quarter mile of each other. You know, like you're probably like blow up crazy on the internet and then everyone was hear about you.
I feel that.
But like that shit, man. You think that nigga's ever gonna fucking get out?
Who?
K-Flop?
If I had to bet on it, no.
Like or ever? You think he's gonna beat this case?
I don't think he's gonna beat the case. I think in like 10, 20 years or something, you know.
You think he's gonna get 10, 20 years?
I would say 5 to 20, that would be my guess. If I had to bet on it.
Damn, you think like so you think that he's gonna lose the murder charge and he's gonna get hit for that? Or you think it's gonna be self-defense?
I don't know. If he has, I mean, he has Scott Limons, but I don't know. I don't know how much I trust that nigga.
But you don't think he's gonna do life though?
I don't think he'll do life. He might though, honestly.
Damn.
Because he has the murder charge. What if he doesn't beat that? You know, like you said.
Damn. I feel like he could probably beat that. Do you think is it? Could you even consider it self-defense if you even have a gun in New York? Because like, shouldn't you not even have guns in New York?
Yeah, but self-defense. Even if the gun was illegal, self-defense would like kind of X out the murder. It would cancel out the murder. But self-defense in New York is not like Florida. It's not like stand your ground. You know, there's certain things that have to be proven.
Isn't he facing like 2 other gun charges too?
I'm sure he is. I'm not sure though.
I know he got caught in Yonkers for having a strap, like right before this, like a month before.
Same with Shiesty. Before this incident that he's locked up for right now, he was already out on bail.
For a gun charge? Where was his gun charge though?
No, Shiesty wasn't out for a gun charge. He was out for that robbery in the McLaren.
Oh, that robbery in the McLaren one.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just didn't say that shit was like self-defense.
The robbery in the McLaren?
Yeah.
Because I think you really could.
I mean, like, you can't really tell what the fuck is happening in the video.
The way the events were broken down in the indictment.
It looks like he robbed them.
Like, very clearly.
Do you think so?
If I were a prosecutor, unless Shiesty had a very, very good lawyer, and even then.
I mean, you don't think they can make an attempt that the person said that they were gonna rob him, and then they pulled out the gun after the people said that they were gonna rob him? But he already pleaded guilty, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he already pleaded guilty. So I mean, like, there's no point of thinking about that.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. You think he's ever gonna get out?
Shiesty?
Yeah.
Maybe after like 5, 20 years.
You think 20 years?
It's possible. He got the feds on him.
Damn.
So think the feds on him.
What is he even for the robbery is what he's currently the most amount of time he's about to get for, right?
Pick my daughter up from school, she said I smell funny.
Isn't that Babyface, right?
I think he's in jail right now for the shooting in the club.
Wait, why did you say that lyric though? Nah, I don't get it.
What the business is.
Oh shit. So you think he's gonna get fucking 5 to 20 years? How much time is he even facing? Like, you think it's a large amount of time for that robbery?
I think the maximum is over 20 years probably.
Damn. So
it's fed time.
You think he's gonna spend that amount of time?
I hope not.
Damn.
But yeah. An actual federal agent, you seen the Academics podcast where he talked to Myron?
Yeah, Myron's a federal agent?
Well, an ex-federal agent, but yeah. The way he broke down the process was amazing too. I learned a lot from that game, or from that interview. I learned a lot of game from that interview. If I were to be a criminal, I'd know. Or even if I wanted to be in law enforcement. Honestly, if I could, I would be like a top tier, like top level FBI.
What about that
person.
Did you learn though?
He broke down how some people are police officers, but also like FBI agents. So like they have like dual status. He broke down like the differences between the FBI, the the DEA, Homeland Security. He didn't talk about the CIA though, which kind of makes sense. Like they're like kind of separate. They're like intelligence, spy type shit. He talked about the main things the FBI does. He talked about how Homeland Security and FBI would compete for certain shit, and how I mean, really, there's a lot of angles to look at it at. Like you could look at it from the I want to be a cop angle, or you could look at it from the fucking like America's so fucked up, and here's why it's fucked up, because the FBI doesn't really care about stopping crime. They care about the FBI's budget being bigger next year. So if crime, like if all crime were to stop, if people were to just agree to stop doing crime, these people would damn near like start creating crimes, and you hear shit about them dropping guns off in the hood, and this is why, because if they drop guns off the hood and niggas start committing crime, then now they have, because how they get their big budgets, they care about their big budgets. How they get their big budgets is going to Congress and saying, we made this many arrests, we stopped this many criminals.
Wait, but how does this have to do with the fucking Pooh Shiesty situation?
That was one of the things he talked about in that interview.
What did he say about it though?
He said that he thinks that nigga's gonna do a lot of time.
A lot of time?
Yeah, like 10 to 20, I think he said. That's what he's gonna do.
Because of that? Oh yeah, isn't the feds like a 90% conviction rate or something?
96, I believe.
So it's basically a done deal that you're gonna get convicted and shit.
Damn near.
Damn, man. Well, you think YNW Melly's gonna get free?
He broke that case down too. I think kind of fuck no. I mean, I hope he does.
You said fuck no?
Yeah, but